to do, y'all. Y'all will not believe it, man. I got a great story for y'all, but before I get into it, I would appreciate it if y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all socials at TayXMilly, right? So, if y'all watched my last car video, because, I'm starting to do car videos now, something new for the channel. And my last video I was talking about fear and how it's an illusion, and how one of the major things that's been on my mind, kind of boggling me, has been doing a public interview. Today I went out with my camera. I got all my gear here with me. I said, yo, fuck it, let's just go for it, man. Let's run toward the pain. So I found a location. I was circling Lowell, downtown Lowell for a little bit. I was thinking, okay, let me find somewhere with decent foot traffic where maybe I could grab maybe a college student or maybe a professional who's just making their way around town, right? I decided to go to this area, like with these apartment complexes. It's pretty active there, or so I thought. I get there and it's dead as fuck, dead as hell, bruh. Want no one around. And I'm sitting there for a while, like, damn, this is kind of dry. And then lo and behold, I see someone coming my way, coming right down the sidewalk, right? Brother had like these headphones in his ear. He seemed like he was making his way somewhere, but I thought, let me just take the risk, right? So I approached him and I asked him, hey, do you mind if I ask you a couple questions about fear? That's the video topic. He was like, oh, no, I don't have time. Sorry. Like this Asian dude, he seemed cool, whatever, but he wasn't fucking with me. He clearly didn't want to answer any questions. So he continued on, and so did I. And more minutes passed by, and I started getting a little impatient, man. And the bigger problem was I started getting in my head. Like, all that time without anyone passing by started just playing with me mentally. And before I knew it, I started having thoughts of doubt. I started thinking, hey, maybe I should just pack it up. I tried. First guy wasn't feeling it. Hey, it's better than not trying at all, right? And that was just the bitch in me, bro. Honestly, that was just like the inner bitch talking to me, saying, oh, nah, good enough. But that didn't sit right with me. Thank God it didn't, right? I thought, yo, if people ain't gonna come to me, I'm gonna go find people. So, gathered all my camera gear, right? I stood up. I said, yo, I'm gonna go find me somebody. So, I started walking. And it took me to like this historical district, this historical part of Lowell. If you don't know, Lowell, Massachusetts, there's a lot of historical mill areas. And I see this kid, like, and at first I thought he was a grown-ass man. And I'm approaching this guy as though he's a grown-ass man. And come to find out, it's kids in high school. But I said, fuck it, man. I'm gonna get an interview off, bro. I'm leaving here with something. Word of my man Denzel. I said, I'm leaving here with something, man. And so I prefaced with, hey, I'm just going around. I'm asking people questions on fear. Would you like to be a part of the video? The kid he seemed geeked, like he was down to do it, bro. Like I didn't have to reassure him or nothing. He was with it. And so I went ahead and I prefaced him on some questions. I let him know what I was going to be asking, the follow-up questions and all that, just to like get him geared up toward the interview. And let me tell you guys, it went great. It went fantastic, man. It went so good. And I'm just so glad to be able to share this message with y'all. Especially coming off my last video, you'd have thought, man, Tay, I don't know if he ever is going to do an interview. You seem kind of scary. You seem kind of chicky. And like part of me was, but you still got to do it. You got to do it scared. You got to do it when you feel chicky. Sorry. Honestly, that feeling, I like to tell people this, right? Emotions is data. Emotions is just data. What you do with that data is up to you. And honestly, what you do with that data is the deciding factor going forward of the man you become. Because many people in my shoes, tell you what, they would have went home. They would have said, fuck this shit. They wouldn't be recording this follow-up video. If anything, it would have been doing the drive of shame all the way back home because they never got it done. Thankfully, I'm able to share with y'all that I did get this interview done, and like I said in the last video, fear is just an illusion, man. Fear is just an open ocean that in reality is 1 inch deep. It's not that deep, right? And that's the message I want y'all to walk with today, is that it's not that deep, man. Whatever grand goal, grand scheme you've been thinking on that you just haven't taken the action toward due to fear, get after that motherfucker. Run toward the pain, man. Full force toward that motherfucker honking. Full force toward that pain, yo. You heard? That's going to lead to growth in ways you can't even imagine. Now I'm over here driving. I'm thinking, man, when can I get my next public interview off? How many people can I ask in one day, in one session? How many interviews can I get off? Because I'm dedicated to delivering this content to y'all, man. We got great content on the way. Great value and great game. And if you're here now, man, y'all here, this is like investing in Apple early, yo. Y'all here, y'all going to be around for great development, for an amazing ride, man. Because I'm going to be delivering the best content I can possibly muster for y'all, man. And today was just the first step toward that. So you guys can expect a video. When can we expect the video, Tay? Y'all can expect the video, I'm just going to say in the next coming week, all right? I'm trying to nurture y'all with these car vids. Trying to give y'all at least something to connect with me through, man, because I feel like that's a big part of this channel. I want to build connections with y'all, man. I know a lot of y'all going through this self-improvement journey. A lot of y'all are facing your fears on a daily basis. A lot of y'all are striving toward your goals and your standards, right? But if we could do this as a community, that's even better, right? Because I want to see you guys achieve. I like to see comments in my videos when I could get to help people and they say, hey, I was inspired by this, or what you said really touched me, Tay, because I'm going through the same thing too. That's my bigger goal with this channel, man, is just creating a space for men who are going through the struggles of development to feel some camaraderie, all right? So I'm glad I can introduce y'all to a little bit of what I've been going through as far as mental struggles. And hopefully this helps one of y'all out, man. All right, but I'm gonna end the video here. I appreciate y'all for taking the time for watching. If you got this far, I love y'all, man. I really do, man. So I'm gonna check y'all out. See you in the next one, all right? Later.